Elite Squad is a Brazilian crime film from 2007 that focuses on urban violence in Rio de Janeiro and the actions of the Special Police Operations Battalion BOPE and the military police of the state of Rio de Janeiro. The film is based on the book Elite de Tropa, written by Rodrigo Pimentel and André Batista in partnership with Luiz Eduardo Soares. It stars Wagner Moura, a renowned Brazilian actor recognized internationally for his role as Pablo Escobar in the series Narcos, 2015. He also voiced Wolf in Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, 2022, for which he was nominated for the 2023 Annie Awards, known as the Oscar of Animation, and directed Marighella, 2019, which won 8 Grande Otello awards for Best Feature Film, Best Director, Best Actor, and more. Synopsis of Elite Squad. Set in the early 2000s, the film depicts a Rio de Janeiro plagued by violence and drug trafficking. The BOPE, an elite police unit, is called to handle extreme situations where corruption and lack of resources are prevalent. At the film's outset, it provides context about the violence that grips around 700 favelas in Rio, most of which are controlled by heavily armed drug traffickers. To illustrate, weapons typically used only in warfare around the world are part of everyday life in the city's hills. How do traffickers gain access to such powerful weapons? In the early minutes of the film, as a Baile Funk party, unfolds, Captain Nascimento, who is introduced later, explains that peace in the favela depends on the delicate balance between the criminals' ammunition and the police's corruption. In other words, to preserve their own lives, both criminals and conventional police make deals involving silence and heavy weaponry in exchange for a more peaceful favela. This is where the Special Police Operations Battalion, BOPE, comes in, composed of 100 men trained for war, deployed whenever things spiral out of control and the unspoken agreement fails. In Elite Squad, the plot kicks off when the BOPE is assigned to ensure the safety of the Pope, the highest authority in the Catholic Church, who will be staying in the Toronto favela during a brief visit to Brazil. In the film's context, this favela is in a state of war, and the BOPE's role is to pacify the situation within 3 months to ensure the Pope's safety. From this point, the action escalates. In a series of surprise raids in the Morro do Toronto, the BOPE employs strategies, maneuvers, and tactics to reach their goal, to confront the leader of the hill and neutralize the violence. During the operation, the officers face significant challenges and extreme situations, resulting in considerable bloodshed, including that of innocent people. In parallel, the film highlights how corruption within the conventional military police is institutionalized and part of the agent's daily routine. The action sequences in the favelas, depicting the tension between police and traffickers, are brutal and impactful, with intense dialogues that address themes of loyalty, ethics, and the dehumanization of violence. Main characters: Captain Nascimento, Wagner Moura, the protagonist grappling with personal and professional dilemmas, torn between his work and family life. He is a charismatic leader, but his aggressive style creates conflicts. Nascimento faces the pressure of his role while anticipating the arrival of his son. He seeks replacements for his position, leading to the selection of Matias and Neto. As the recruits spring into action, they confront situations that test their convictions and morality, revealing the complexities of fighting drug trafficking and corruption. Andre Matias, Andre Ramiro, and Neto, Caio Junqueira, new recruits who, throughout the film, confront the harsh realities of BOPE and its moral implications. The interaction between Matias and Neto represents different facets of the policing experience. While Matias struggles to uphold his principles in a corrupt and violent environment, Neto quickly adapts to the brutality, creating a moral dilemma for both. Their relationship illustrates the consequences of the drug war and the tensions between idealism and pragmatism, reflecting the complexity of police work in Brazil. The evolution of these characters is essential to the narrative, symbolizing the internal conflicts that many officers face while trying to balance duty, morality, and survival in an oppressive system. Where to watch? Amazon Prime Video. The film may be available for rental or purchase. Netflix, the film is sometimes offered, so it's worth checking. Google Play Movies, it can also be rented or purchased here. Apple TV/iTunes, the film may be available for purchase or rental. Like and subscribe for more content. Thank you for subscribing.